Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Olivia Winfield, and this is Push, Pull, Press, where, as the name implies, we're going to be doing workouts focused on the upper body as well as our core. I thank you all so much for joining me today. We're going to go ahead and get started. So let's bring our arms out to the sides, and let's do some small arm circles. So we're just gonna wake up our scapula, wake up those shoulder blades, shoulders, deltoids, traps, all of that. All right, and then we're gonna reverse our direction now. Just waking it all on up. All right, and now we're gonna make our circles bigger. So now we're really getting into that back, really getting into our lats, the scapula, all of that. And reverse. All right. And now we're just gonna reach up, ooh, and over. Get the sides. Oh my goodness. Whew. If your abs are any type of tight, you're gonna feel it. So you just wanna reach up and over. All right, and now we're gonna reach across. So before we were getting the sides, now we're coming back up to the shoulders, getting into the scapula a little bit more. Stand firm with your feet firmly planted, keep that core engaged, and just reach side to side. All right, and now we're gonna bring our arms up for a tricep stretch. Whew. Man, I cannot believe that we are at the end of January. We are almost at the end of January, closing out the first month of the new year. How are we feeling so far? How are things going in terms of achieving our goals, our dreams this year? You know, how's it looking right now in January? Is it looking good? Is it looking not so good? It's okay, to be honest. It's all right. All right, arms out at the sides, and we're gonna do trunk rotations. So, keeping that core firm, you're just rotating. Keeping your arms out at your sides. And just keeping that core engaged. Waking up those side muscles. Waking up those side abdominals and your obliques. All right. I feel pretty sufficiently warmed up. I don't know about you, but I hope you are too. So let's go into our first exercise. So, if you have access to a barbell, I would recommend going to grab it. If not, you can perform this exercise with dumbbells as well. So our first exercise is going to be an underhanded row. Excuse me. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure your feet are about shoulder width distance apart. You're gonna come forward, pushing those hips back, maintain a slight bend in your knees. Make sure your back is parallel. And then as you pull up, squeeze your arms tight to your sides and squeeze those shoulder blades. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, that's that. And now we're gonna come down to our core exercise, which is gonna be a Superman hold. So come down to the ground or to your mat, face down, and you're gonna bring your arms out in front of you. And then on the count of 3, you're gonna lift all your limbs up. So 1, 2, 3, hold. And this is it. You're just gonna hold this for about 20 seconds. So I'd like to have a little topic I like to talk about, you know, with my workout sessions. If it's something I'm thinking about top of mind, or I just think it's something, you know, maybe relevant. So for me, today's topic is about accountability and righting wrongs. Namely, taking personal accountability when, you know, maybe you weren't acting with as good of intentions as you thought, or your actions weren't received in a way that you thought they would be. We're gonna go ahead and take a little rest, take some water, and then we're gonna come back into our second set. So, example from my life, I have a client, a personal training client, who, you know, upon meeting her, her primary motivation was mostly to work with a trainer to just kind of get down a routine, which as a trainer, we're like, yes, great, we love to help you, but also I want you to continue on as my client, so I don't want to give you all the tools. But nevertheless, you do what you can. So this client has worked with me a couple of times, and then she tore her ACL. That's not funny, that's not funny. She tore her ACL, tore her meniscus, and then got sick. So she's doing great now. She's recovered, she wants to get back in shape, she wants to continue working out. Fabulous, fantastic, I love it. And so she would ask me for workout routines on what to do. And for whatever reason, I couldn't tell you why, I was just like, no, I don't want to give a workout routine. I'd rather you come and work out with me as the trainer, and you know, we kind of put it together that way. But of course, that doesn't work for everybody, and you need to be cognizant and conscious of that when working with clients. And so I was not doing a very good job of that. I was making the fatal mistake, or maybe not fatal, but crucial mistake, and I hate when it's done to me, so, you know, it's even worse when you realize you're doing it to somebody else, and that is making decisions for other people. Thinking for other people, assuming you know better than the other person, and just removing their agency and autonomy. Not really cool. And so after some reflection, I realized that's what I was doing. And that's not cool. I don't like it when it's done to me, so why am I gonna do it to somebody else? So after, you know, thinking, and this was all just last night, so after thinking, it's like, you know, let me give her what she's asking for. Why am I holding out? Why am I doing this? And so this morning, because I couldn't come up with a good reason why other than just sheer laziness. I can be honest with myself in that regard. And so I was like, you know what? We gotta rectify this. I gotta right some wrongs, because I'm not giving my client what she is asking for. I'm not giving my friend what she's asking for. So let me take accountability of myself and just give her what she's asking for. It's not that hard. And so that's what I did. I took accountability. I looked at myself and said, girl, why are you doing this? And, you know, was like, let's do right instead. So I put together a workout routine, a couple different workout routines, and I sent it to my client / friend. And she was, you know, she said, it was thank you, perfect, you know? And so I share that story to just say, just because you think you know how it should be done, you think you have the right answer, that's not true. That's not accurate. And just because there's a way how you like to do it does not mean that's the way that's gonna work for everyone, and you need to be cognizant and okay with that. So that's my example of taking accountability and trying to right some wrongs. All right, last set of underhand rows. Let's do making good ones. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Let's come down for our last Superman holds. All right. Whew. So with this, you want to squeeze everything. Your core, your glutes, your legs, your back, everything. While still breathing, somehow. If you want, you can bring your arms out to the sides and back. And down. All right. Good job, everyone. That is your first exercise done. We have 2 more to go. Then we have our cool down. Accountability as a whole. I feel like it's a word that gets thrown around a lot, but not a whole lot of people actually know what it means to be accountable and to namely hold yourself accountable. Like, it's easy. Yeah, I think a lot of people understand what it means to hold other people accountable. But what does it mean to hold yourself accountable? And holding yourself accountable is not self-deprecation. It's not rumination. It's not sitting there going, man, I could have done this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's not holding yourself accountable. That's reflecting. That's, reviewing game tape of your memories. But that's not holding yourself accountable. Holding yourself accountable means you're able to say, yeah, I messed up, but here's what I'm gonna do to make it better. Or also accepting that there isn't anything that I can do to make it better, but I am accepting of the harm that I caused, whether it be direct or indirect, and for that, I apologize. That is taking accountability. All right, engage the core. We're gonna do overhead presses. If you have dumbbells, use them. If not, grab a barbell and let's go. 1, make sure your core is engaged. 2, 3, maintain a slight bend in the knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all right? And to continue to shred our shoulders, we're gonna come down and do shoulder taps. But yeah, accountability is being able to say, I messed up, I'm sorry. Accountability is being able to say, there's no amount of words that I could say to make you accept my apology, and I'm okay with that. That's accountability. That's accountability. All right. Belly button to spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. That's the first set. 2 more to go. Accountability is brutal honesty with yourself. Accountability is admitting the things out loud to yourself, even if it is only to yourself, that maybe you wouldn't admit to anybody else, but you can at least sit there and say the words out loud, which can be scary. It can be scary, especially if you're doing stuff that you know is not exactly entirely on the up and up. It's scary. It's not fun at all. Because now you gotta reconcile with your pride and your ego that you are in fact not as nice of a person, not as good of a person, not as kind of a person as you like to think you are. And being okay with that. Owning accountability to me is radical honesty with yourself and accepting of yourself and your total humanness. The good, the bad, and the butt ugly. That's holding yourself accountable. And then also then doing better with said information. That's holding yourself accountable. All right, second set of overhead presses. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. All right. And let's come down and do those shoulder taps. All right. And make sure that belly button to spine is intact, core is firm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, to me, that's what accountability is. Yeah, accountability is not, like I said, self-deprecation. It's not poking fun at yourself. Not really. Or rather, all of that ain't gonna mean nothing if your behavior does not change. Because otherwise it's just kind of like, oh, haha, that's just me. That's not taking accountability. That ain't taking accountability. And for all those who may be watching or sitting there going like, ooh, might be time to reflect. Just saying. Okay, last set of overhead presses. You all are doing fabulous. Let's keep it going. All right. And, whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Good work, everybody. You officially survived overhead presses. We are now going to come down and do our last set of shoulder taps, and then we'll go into our final exercise. Oh, God. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Woo! I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling sweaty. And I like it. That's a good thing. That's what I'm here for. All right. Last and final exercise for the afternoon. We're gonna be standing dumbbell pullovers. So you're gonna want a dumbbell. And the key with this, as always, is core engagement. Anytime you're doing any type of weightlifting exercise, core engagement is always gonna be key, but especially when you're standing unsupported. Because now your whole body has to do the work to keep you stabilized. So that's why exercises like these are crucial. So you're gonna grab the dumbbell, hold it in both your hands, stack your hands alongside inside the dumbbell. Stand with your feet about shoulder width distance apart, slight bend in the knee. Stand up straight, and then you're just gonna go straight up, right above your head, and back down. That's it, real easy. 2, 3, 4, you should not be using momentum. 5, this is a controlled movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I say, if any consolation, y'all, my arms be getting tired too, okay? You know, I am not some robot. Okay, and then for our core exercise, you can grab a smaller weight dumbbell if you want. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down into a plank with the dumbbell in between your hands, and then you're gonna just tray the dumbbell between sides. Ow. It's always something digging in my knee. All right. So come down in your plank. Here we go. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For some reason, this is much easier to do at home. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we'll leave it at that for right now. Ow. Let me hit my wrist. Okay. Grab a sip of water. Then we'll come back into our pullovers. Yeah, pro tip, if you like fine fragrance, like me, and by fine fragrance, I just honestly mean perfumes, body mist, whatever. Pro tip, put that on before you work out, because then as you work out and you sweat and your pores open up, that's when you're really gonna smell the fragrance. It's a good way of testing, like, do you actually like it? So, little tip from me. All right. Let's go into our second set of pullovers. Make sure that core is engaged, belly button to spine. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And now we're gonna come down once again for the pull throughs. All right, I think it makes more sense if you hold it this way. All right. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We're doing great, y'all. About 7 minutes left. You're doing fantastic. And then you shall be released to enjoy whatever it is that you are going to do after this, whether that be going back to work, eating lunch, taking a nap, going to bed, I don't know, taking a shower. Either way, you can go and do it after this next 7 minutes with a nice clean and clear conscience that you know you at least did one thing today for yourself. All right, last set of the last exercise. Let's go ahead, make them count, make them good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we're gonna do our last of our plank sequence here. All right. So you're gonna have some beastly arms, but in a good way. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Go ahead and put your weights away. We are now officially at the cool down. Good job. Way to make through. Way to push through. You have earned yourself a nice little reward in the form of a cool down. So we are going to begin standing in the middle. Take a deep breath in. And we're just gonna bring our arms up. On the exhale, lean. Alright. And
Unos cuantos monos ya los traigo a mi mando. Siempre andamos de negro por si querían preguntarlo. Bien enfoscados, pacas ganando con la diablona. Bien alterados, joyas en mano y bien cambiado. Con lo butildo chegaban a traigo.
alright. And now we're gonna come forward into a forward fold. Just let all your weight hang over your toes. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. Oh, man, really feel it. Okay, now I'm gonna come back over here. So, from your forward fold, you're gonna walk out to downward dog. And then from downward dog, we're gonna just come down to our knees to child's pose. So really stretching that upper back. Reach your fingers as far as you can. Make your way over to the left. And we're gonna hold. Okay, we're gonna make our way over to the center.
I just wanna party, I ain't tryna be your wife. He just wanna fuck, so he gon' buy me what I like. Now he tryna cut, but I can't give him my whole life. I just wanna party,
All right, and then back to center. It's a really good upper back stretch.
I just wanna party, I ain't tryna be your wife. He just wanna fuck, so he gon' buy me what I like. Now he tryna cut, but I can't give him my whole life. I just wanna
Oh yeah. All right, and then push yourself up into cat cow. And we'll do a couple of little breath sequences with that. And on that final exhale, come down. You weave your left arm behind your right. I'm just gonna do a little thread the needle scapula stretch. All right, come back up. Switch sides. And we'll come back down to child's pose. Oh, actually, all right, put your left arm down straight on the mat and then turn your head the other way. So this is getting your shoulder and your chest a little bit. You can also usually do this one on the wall. And switch sides. All right, we have about a minute left. That is unusual. So we'll continue to stretch. You're more than welcome to come down to a seated position if you would so like. You can bring your hands up. Take a deep breath in and bring them down to your sides. We'll do a little upper back stretch. So who doesn't like stretching their back? And as always, if you like my workouts, you can find my lower body workouts over on the Virtual Y, our exclusive online platform. If you're watching this and you are not a YMCA member, why not? If you would like to join us, you most certainly can pay for a full price membership, or you can sign up online for our virtual Y at just $10 a month, and you get full access to our library. My name is Olivia Winfield. This was P3. Thank you so much for joining me.
I'm Sarah, and this is cardio dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
Through the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it. Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer. My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today?
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.
We'll see you again. Keep working hard. You did awesome.